quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
They set the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Barnes outside. Allen in the post. Nothing on the board. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Over in the corner, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They double team Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
Number 4.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. Now Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Cunningham. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And there it is for him.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Well, look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Now here's White. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cunningham outside. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Back to Bamba. And stolen by Wembanyama. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Wembanyama's got 6.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now DiVincenzo following the three-point attempt by Mohamed Bamba. Here's White. Here's Wembanyama. The layup off target. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To stop the drought. There's the screen. Cunningham outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's DiVincenzo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. In the corner, Bamba with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
White with it. McDaniels picks him up. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Cunningham outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Pass to Wembanyama. Poke loose. Now Gafford. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
It's White on the wing. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by McDaniel. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that was set up by the steal there. The activity we see from McDaniels on defense is always impressive.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't made one yet. Back to White. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Bamba. Cunningham outside. In the corner, Kamara with it. Here's Bamba. Kept alive. The putback is no good. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Allen. In the corner, it's Gafford. Kicks it out to Allen. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, White. Stolen by Bamba. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. That one misses. Denver leading by 6. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
White goes in. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Can't hit the corner 3. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
1:51 left in the third. Here's the break. Wembanyama with it. Bamba picks him up. Pass to Kispert. Now Wembanyama. Outside, White. Lock at 6. Now DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bamba. They double him with Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Kamara. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Wembanyama. Pass to White. Now Barnes. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. They swipe it. Here's Champagny. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by White. Pushing it up. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And great awareness and defensive pressure from White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
Pass to Bamba. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. White left side. Pass to Wembanyama. Allen outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops it in from the low post.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. There's the pick. It's Cunningham with the drive.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice tape.
Wembanyama, right side. Outside, White. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it's White missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. Cunningham outside. They set the pick. In the corner, Bamba with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Denver now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Cunningham for 3. Another 3 for Denver. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Pass to Bamba. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
White looking around. Here's Collins. White outside. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes outside. Now White. The three is off. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Shoots it. Wembanyama reels it in. Outside, White. Outside, Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
White, left side. Picked his pocket. Kamara with it. McDaniels knocks down the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Champagny. Up top, Cunningham. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Cunningham outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Another steal. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this